Good day, everyone. Before we get started with today's discussion, let me introduce you to the reporters for today. We have Mr. Alan Rodriguez and yours truly, Miss Applejane T. Endaya. Our topic for today is all about curriculum evaluation. At the end of this chapter, the students should be able to first analyze different curriculum evaluation models. Second, identify several factors that are considered in evaluating curriculum in the Philippine context. So, let's first define the word evaluation. Ano nga ba ang evaluation? So, evaluation is concerned with giving value or making judgments. So, consequently, a person act as evaluator, attribute worth or judgment to an object, place, a process, or behavior. So, usually, evaluation is done using a set of criteria. So we need to remember that evaluation processes should be always objective rather than subjective. So there are various scholars who define curriculum evaluation based on how they view curriculum. So the purposes of curriculum, curriculum influences, and how curriculum is implemented. Basically, curriculum evaluation is first is the process of delineating, obtaining, and providing information useful for making decisions and judgment about the curricula. So, it is according to Davis 1980. Ayon sa kanya, ito daw po ay isang proseso ng pagde-describe or pagkuha, pagbibigay impormasyon about the curriculum which is useful or maaaring gamitin para sa pagdedesisyon or pag-evaluate o pagsusuri o pagkakaroon ng judgment about dun sa curriculum na ini-implement. So the second one is the process of examining the goals, rationale, and structure of any curriculum by March 2004. So sabi naman niya, ito raw ay isang proseso ng pagsusuri.
Hello, I'm Alan Rodriguez and I am going to discuss the models of curriculum evaluation. And these are various models for evaluating curriculum that are identified by curriculum scholars and curriculum workers. Models are products of curriculum scholars' efforts to assess the value of a particular curriculum. The first model is letter A, Provost Discrepancy Evaluation Model. This is developed by Malcolm Provost by 1971. This is to evaluate elementary secondary education acts projects in the United States. Using the taxonomy program content developed by Robert Stake, Provost identified four major stages of conducting curriculum evaluation as shown in figure 16. So, these are determining program standards, determining program performance, comparing performance with standards, and determining whether a discrepancy exists between performance and standards. Based on Ronald Dahl, it's called discrepancy because performance and standards are compared. Here, school evaluators and administrators gather information on how curriculum meets the standards. The second model is letter B, Tyler Model of Curriculum Evaluation. In 1950, Tyler proposed these 7 steps for curriculum evaluation that are aligned to this second model. Number 1, establishment of goals and objectives. Number 2, classification of objectives. Number 3, definition of the objectives in behavioral terms. Number 4, identification of situations in which achievement and objectives could be shown. Number 5, selection of criterion of measurement procedures. Number 6, collection of data about pupil performance. Number 7 is comparison of findings with the stated objectives. The completion of the 7 stages will lead to the revision of objectives. This evaluation model is a cyclical type of model. For you to know, cyclical model is a continuous process of curriculum development. This is the CIPP model by Stoffel Beam, which was made in 1971, and CIPP stands for context, input, process, and product. The first phase of CIPP model is content evaluation. This is the most basic kind of evaluation, and this is noted by Stoffel Beam himself. This is to have a basis for curriculum objectives. Here, curriculum evaluators do the following. Number 1, they describe the environment and the needs of the society, school, and students. Number 2, it identifies and fixes the unmet needs of the curriculum. Number 3, they address some curriculum context like problems and issues in the curriculum. The second phase of the CIPP model is input evaluation. This provides information on how resources are used for the achievement of the curriculum and its implementations. The third phase of the CIPP model is process evaluation. It gives feedback, information, records, and detection of problems on the implemented curriculum. The fourth phase of the CIPP model is product evaluation. This aims to gather, interpret, and appraise curricular attainments not just at the end of the curriculum but to the entire implementation of curriculum. For you to know, appraise means it is the estimation of values. So, all phases are considerable for curriculum evaluation, but you can just focus on one to two of them. Letter D, Stakes Congruency Contingency Evaluation Model. Robert Stake, 1975, claimed that curriculum evaluation is not complete unless the three categories of data are made available. These categories are antecedents, and it includes data on students and teachers, the curriculum to be evaluated, and the community context. Number 2, transactions. It includes time allotment, sequence of steps, social climate, and communication flow. Outcomes. It encompasses students' learning in the form of understandings, skills, and values or attitudes, as well as the effects of curriculum on the teachers, students, and the school. The data gathered will provide necessary information for the evaluation process. The term congruency refers to the degree of alignment between what was desired and what was actually achieved. Contingency refers to the relationship between one variable to the other. For example, between the curriculum and the community context. Letter E, Eisner's Educational Connoisseurship Model. Elliot Eisner, 1985, provided a qualitative way of evaluating a curriculum. It's not that methodical, but interpretations and appraisals are accurate. Again, appraisal means estimate value of something. In this model, curriculum-related activities are comprehensively studied. All aspects are tackled, even the hidden curriculum. This emphasizes more on the quality of learning and interaction, not just on the quantity or numbers. So, overall, this really deals with all aspects of curriculum. Informations from this are used in planning, development, designing, and implementation of curriculum. So now, guys, the challenge for curriculum evaluation is how to get reliable data and how to involve other stakeholders in the evaluation process. It is also important to ensure the accuracy of data that will be used for the evaluation. To wrap things up, we are going to recap everything we have discussed. So, curriculum assessment assesses the efficiency and development of a curriculum. This follows a scientific and logical process. This has basis. And curriculum assessment involves curriculum theories and principles. This really has a basis. So, in terms of scope of evaluation could be school-wide or national. And the data gathered are really essential for curriculum evaluation and curriculum decisions. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you have learned a lot about curriculum evaluations, and I hope you have a nice day. Nice day, really nice day.